it's Mrs. Running. Today we are going to review everything that we have spent the last few weeks talking about when it comes to being safe. And the story is called I Can Play It Safe. Let's move me over here maybe. When I am playing and having fun, I sometimes imagine that I'm an airplane zooming across the sky. I explore the world and fly faster than the birds. I know that even an airplane makes a plan for its trip. It always checks in with the control tower before taking off and when coming back home. So your control tower is your grown-ups. I remember to check my plans with the person taking care of me. Then I check in before I go anywhere, and again when I get back. Sometimes I pretend I am a tiger, creeping through the jungle and growling at other animals. I am warning them to be careful and stay away from trouble. All animals have instincts that warn them when there is trouble. If I get an uh-oh feeling inside of me, I hurry away and talk to the person taking care of me. I know I can roar for help when I feel something is very wrong by shouting, "Help, call 911, or fire." Friends, our bodies are really amazing and they tell us all kinds of cool things. When we're hungry, our stomach growls at us and says, "Hey, feed me." When we're tired, we start to yawn, we get sleepy. That's our body's way of saying, hey, you need to rest. We also have instincts that tell us when something doesn't feel safe, when something just doesn't feel quite right. If you get a feeling like that, something doesn't seem right here, I don't like this, we need to let a grown-up know right away. And if you tell a grown-up and they don't listen to you or they don't help you, then it's important that you go and tell another grown-up until they do. That's why we have to identify lots of different adults that make us feel safe and that we would go to if we needed help. I like to be a detective. I pay careful attention to the people around me. I write what I see in my private detective notebook. Detectives are good at being quiet, but I know it's sometimes important to speak up. I can keep quiet about a surprise, like what someone's getting for a birthday, but I know the difference between a secret and a surprise. If anyone, even someone I know, asks me to keep a secret from my parents or the person taking care of me, I will talk to a grown-up I trust right away. Friends, surprises can be fun because everybody feels good about the surprise. And also it has an end. It ends when the surprise happens. So if I'm going to give my mom a gift for Mother's Day, I don't want her to know what the gift is until Mother's Day. It's a surprise. So I might tell my children, hey, I got my mom a big basket of flowers for Mother's Day, but don't tell her, it's a surprise. That surprise makes me feel good. It's going to make my mom feel good, and it has an end. It's going to end on Mother's Day when my mom opens up that gift and sees the big basket of flowers, okay? So that's why all of that is okay. I imagine I am a boat captain, carefully sailing my boat around the rocks and through the choppy waters. Just like a captain takes care of the boat, I take care of my body. I know that my private areas are the parts covered by my bathing suit, and they are my own. If anyone touches me in a way that makes me feel bad or confused, I talk to an adult I trust. I know it isn't my fault if someone tricks me into a confusing or harmful touch. Anytime someone touches you and it makes you feel icky or weird, or you get that uh-oh feeling inside, we need to let a grown-up know right away. And again, friends, if that grown-up doesn't help us or doesn't believe us, we go and we tell a different grown-up until somebody does help us and does believe us. You are the boss of your body, and no one should be touching you or talking to you about your body in a way that makes you feel unsafe or uncomfortable. Now I'm a superhero, rescuing the good guys from danger. I help a lot of people feel safe. I know adults don't usually ask kids for help. If an adult asks me for help, finding something or for directions, I first check in with the parent who's in charge of me to see if it's safe for me to help. Of course, superheroes still need to make their beds and put away their toys. Being asked to do chores for my family is different from being asked to help with an adult problem. Friends, I'm a grown-up, and if I was lost and needed directions, I would not ask a child I don't know to help me. And even if I did know the child, they would still have to ask their parent first, or whoever was in charge of them at the time, before they could help me. We always check in with the grown-up who's in charge first. I am like a snowflake, falling slowly from the sky and landing gently on the ground. Each snowflake is different from all the rest. All kids are different too, and I am the only one of me in the entire world. I know I am one of a kind, and I should be treated with kindness and respect. I can be a butterfly, safely flying from one person I love to another. I know there are grown-ups in my life who love me and want the best for me. They help me learn and try new things. If I am sad, they cheer me up. If I'm lonely, they play with me. If I'm scared, they comfort me and explain things to me. If anyone tries to hurt me, I can talk right away to one of the grown-ups I trust. It's good to know there are people who love me, whether I am an airplane, a tiger, a detective, a boat captain, a superhero, a snowflake, a butterfly, or just me. Vikings, I hope you enjoyed that story. Remember, you are the boss of your body, and you have the right to feel safe no matter where you are and who you are with. Thank you for tuning in for guidance, and I will see you next week.